Hey sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'll be taking a look at the top 10 PSA vintage baseball card sales on eBay for the month of August 2023. I'll be taking a look at sales of cards from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. What's interesting about this month's top 10 lists is that there are several cards that sold for new record highs. With that, let's go take a look. Let's start off with the top 10 from the 1950s. Coming in at number 10, we have the 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle in a PSA 6. This one sold on August 13th for $14,000. It was a best offer. The VCP average price is $11,797, although VCP did not record this sale in their database, but according to eBay, this one did sell for $14,000. The record high sale for a PSA 6 was $19,800 back in May of 2021 through Heritage Auction. At number 9, we have the 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle in a PSA 2. Great eye appeal for a PSA 2 for this card. This one sold on August 27th for $14,307. It was an auction, 62 bids. The VCP average price, $11,501. So this one sold for quite a premium above the current VCP average price, no doubt because of the great eye appeal of this PSA 2. The record high sale for a PSA 2 is $15,600, reached 3 times in February of 2022 through Heritage Auction, then again in August of 2022 through REA, and then a third time in February of 2023 through PWCC's weekly auction. At number 8, we have this great looking 1952 Topps Jackie Robinson in a PSA 5. This one sold on August 28th for $14,998. It was an auction, 60 bids. The VCP average price, $15,059. The record high sale for a PSA 5 was $30,401 back in April of 2021 through eBay. At number 7, a 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle in a PSA 3. This one is a little off-center, not as good of an eye appeal, in my opinion, as that PSA 2, but this one sold on August 28th for $15,000. It was a best offer. VCP average price for a PSA 3, $14,856, but this particular sale was not in VCP's data. The record high sale, $74,000 back in February of 2021 through a PWCC listing on eBay. At number 6, we have another 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle, also in a PSA 3. Similar issues with centering as the previous copy. This one sold on August 7th for $15,251. It was an auction. There was only one bidder. This card was in VCP's data set, showing that average again of $14,856, and again that record high sale of $74,000. At number 5, we have the 1954 Topps Hank Aaron rookie card in a PSA 7. Great looking copy of that card. This one sold on August 10th for $16,370. It was an auction. There were 45 bids. The VCP average price is $14,834. This one sold for a premium, again, most likely due to the great eye appeal for that grade. The record high sale for a PSA 7 was $31,988 back in March of 2021 through a PWCC listing on eBay. At number 4, we have this great looking 1951 Bowman Whitey Ford rookie card in a PSA 8. This one sold on August 27th for $16,988. It was an auction, 60 bids, sold for less than the current VCP average price of $18,493. The record high sale for a PSA 8 was $33,600 back in February of 2022 through Heritage Auction. At number 3, we have the 1953 Bowman Color Duke Snider in a PSA 9, sold on August 2nd for a new record high sale for a PSA 9 of $22,100. It was a buy it now, and it was well above the VCP average price of $16,556. That VCP average price was due to the previous high sale of $11,011 back in January of this year. So the VCP average price is basically an average of those two sales. The sale in January took place through Memory Lane. There are 9 PSA 9s and no PSA 10s of the 53 Bowman Color Duke Snider. At number 2, we have the 51 Bowman Willie Mays rookie card in a PSA 6. Slightly have some centering issues on this, but it sold on August 2nd for $30,000. It was a best offer. VCP did not have this particular sale in their database, but their average is currently $25,209 for a PSA 6. The record high sale of a PSA 6 was $46,111.20 back in February of 2022 through Memory Lane. And now the number one selling card on eBay from the 1950s, the 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle in a PSA 6, sold on August 3rd for $40,200.01. It was an auction. There were 3 bids. The current VCP average price $39,236, so slightly above the current VCP average price. The record high sale for a PSA 6 was $100,000 back in February of 2021 through eBay. All right, on to the top 10 cards from the 1960s. Coming in at number 10, we have the 1969 Topps Mickey Mantle, last name in yellow, at an 8.5. This one sold on August 27th for $7,399.99. It was an auction. There were 59 bids. The current VCP average price, $7,447. So this one sold really close to that VCP average. The record high sale for a PSA 8.5 was $10,800 back in April of 2022 through REA. At number 9, we have the 1962 Topps Joe Torre rookie card in a PSA 9. So hard to get really high grade copies with those 62 Topps cards because of that wood border. This one sold on August 6th for a new record high sale of $7,500. It was a best offer. Now again, eBay says that their records show that this did sell for $7,500, but this particular sale was not in VCP's database. According to VCP, the average price for a PSA 9 is $6,600, which was the previous high sale back in March of 2023 through PWCC's weekly auction. In a PSA 9, there are 20 copies. There is only one that has been graded a PSA 10. At number 8, we have the 1963 Topps Stan Musial in a PSA 9. This one sold on August 3rd for $7,595.31. Another new record high sale. This was an auction. There was only one bid. The VCP average price, $6,787. The previous high sale was back in May of 2022 through Heritage for $7,500. So this new record high sale is about $100 above that previous record high. In a PSA 9, there are 21 copies. There's only one PSA 10. What's interesting about the card that sold for $7,500 back in May of 2022 was sold again in August 2023 for $5,978 for a loss for that seller. It was a Probstein auction on eBay. Now, this particular copy that sold for $7,595.31 sold for $1,859 back in January of 2008 on eBay. So while that previous high, that $7,500 card, the seller who resold that took a loss, the owner of this particular copy back in 2008 bought it for $1,859 and now sold it for $7,595. At number 7, we have the 1964 Topps Mickey Mantle in an 8.5. This one sold on August 6th for $7,713. It was an auction, 32 bids. That is the current VCP average price because of the lack of sales of cards in 8.5 grade. The record high sale for an 8.5 was $8,700 back in April of 2022 through REA. At number 6, we have the 1968 Topps Nolan Ryan rookie card in a PSA 8. This one sold on August 26th for $8,500. It was a best offer. This sale was not in VCP's database. According to VCP, the current average price is $7,893. So this one sold for a premium. The record high sale for a PSA 8 was $11,400 back in December of 2021 through REA. At number 5, we have another 68 Topps Nolan Ryan, also in a PSA 8. This one, according to eBay, sold on August 30th for $8,650. Again, a best offer. This card again was not in VCP's database. At number 4, a 1963 Topps Mickey Mantle in an 8.5. This one sold on August 13th for $9,350. It was an auction, 46 bids. The current VCP average price, $14,090. So this one sold well below the current VCP average price. The record high sale for a PSA 8.5 was $18,830.40 back in September of 2022 through Memory Lane. So this recent sale here was about half of the record sale for this card back in September a year ago. At number 3, we have yet another 68 Topps Nolan Ryan rookie card in a PSA 8 that sold on August 9th for $9,500. This one was in this one was not in VCP's database as well. So those 3 Ryans, according to eBay, that sold were not found in VCP's data. It was a best offer, and again, that record high sale of $11,400. At number 2, we have the 1962 Topps Mickey Mantle in a PSA 8. This one sold on August 15th for $9,500. It was a best offer, well below the VCP average price of $13,287. But again, according to eBay, this sold for $9,500, but VCP did not have this particular sale in their database. The record high sale for a PSA 8, $22,012.80 back in July of 2021 through memory lane. Now the number one selling card for August from the 1960s, the 1969 Topps Nolan Ryan, his second year card in a PSA 9. This one sold in August, on August 27th for $10,099. It was an auction, 42 bids, slightly higher than the current VCP average price of $9,725. In a PSA 9, there are 124 copies. There were only 3 PSA 10s. Now, the record high sale for a PSA 9 was $15,000 back in May of 2021 through Heritage Auction. All right, now for the top 10 cards from the 1970s. At number 10, we have the 1977 Topps Rookie Outfielders, the Andre Dawson rookie card. This one is in a PSA 10. Sold on August 1st for $4,019. It was an auction, 39 bids, right around the current VCP average price of $4,160. There are 565 copies that have been graded a 9, but this PSA 10 is one of only 58 copies. The record high sale for a PSA 10 was $6,275 back in March of 2021 through eBay. At number 9, we have the 1970 Topps Lou Brock in a PSA 10. This one sold on August 2nd for a new record high of $4,605. It was an auction, 26 bids. The current VCP average price, $3,858. So this one sold above the current average. The previous high was $3,649.99 back in July of 2021 through eBay. There are 192 PSA 9s, but this copy here in a PSA 10 is one of only 16 copies. At number 8, we have the 1974 Topps Hank Aaron All-Time Home Run King, card number 1 from the 1974 Topps set. This one sold on August 6th, again for a new record high sale of $4,827. It was an auction. There were 34 bids. The current VCP average price, $3,160. The previous high sale for a PSA 9, $3,750 back in May of 2022 through eBay. There are 116 copies graded a PSA 9. There is only one PSA 10. At number 7, we have the 1971 Topps Billy Martin in a PSA 9. Really hard, again, with these 71 Topps cards, just like the 62 Topps cards, to get a really high grade because of that black border. This one sold on August 17th for $5,000 according to eBay. It was a best offer. Now, this particular sale was not in VCP's database. They show the current average price at $1,050. The previous high was $2,600 back in October of 2021 through PWCC's monthly auction. There are 17 PSA 9 graded copies of the Billy Martin. There have been no PSA 10s. At number 6, we have the 1972 Topps Nolan Ryan in a PSA 9, one of my favorite Nolan Ryan cards. This one sold on August 16th for $5,000. It was a best offer. This card was not in VCP's database. According to VCP, the average price is currently $3,272. In a PSA 9, there are 189 copies, only 9 PSA 10s. The record high sale for a PSA 9 was $6,000 back in September of 2022 through eBay. At number 5, we have the 75 Topps George Brett rookie card in a PSA 9. This one sold on August 16th for $5,500. It was a best offer. This particular sale was not in VCP's database, but their average price is $5,288. So this one sold right around the average price. There are 317 PSA 9 copies, so not too rare, but there are only 11 PSA 10s. The record high sale for a PSA 9 was $8,562 back in July of 2021 through memory lane. At number 4, we have the 1970 Topps Nolan Ryan in a PSA 9. So sales here in August, we saw a bunch of 68 Topps rookie cards. We saw a 69 Topps Nolan Ryan, and now a 1970 Topps Nolan Ryan make the top 10 list at number 4. This one sold on August 27th for $7,501. It was an auction, 50 bids. The current VCP average price, $8,794. So this one sold quite below the current VCP average price. In a PSA 9, there are 127 graded copies. Only 3 have made that PSA 10 grade. The record high sale for a PSA 9 was a staggering $29,995 back in March of 2023 through eBay. At number 3, we have the 1973 Topps Carlton Fisk, his second year card in a PSA 10. This one sold on August 27th for $16,720. It was an auction, 45 bids. That is the current VCP average price because of sales data at $16,720. There are 191 PSA 9 graded copies, but only 8 have been graded a PSA 10. The previous high sale for a PSA 10 was $27,457.20 back in February of 2022 through memory lane. At number 2, we have another Carlton Fisk, this time his 1974 Topps card, also in a PSA 10. This one sold on August 27th for $26,296.77. It was an auction, 28 bids. This card, though, was not listed in VCP's database. They have the average VCP price at $26,597, which was is the current record high sale back in May of 2023 through memory lane. There are 75 PSA 9 graded copies. Only 3 have garnered a PSA 10. This same exact card sold for $2,825 back in June of 2017. And now the number 1 selling card on eBay from the 1970s for August, the 1974 Topps Reggie Jackson in a PSA 10. This one sold on August 2nd for a new record high sale of $33,500. It was a buy it now. The previous high was $27,600 back in May of 2021 through Heritage Auction. There are 90 PSA 9s, but this PSA 10 here is one of only 5 copies. Well, there you go. The top 10 PSA vintage baseball card sales on eBay for the month of August 2023 for cards from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Would love to know in the comments what your thoughts are on the cards that made this month's top 10 lists, including some of those huge prices realized, new record high sales for some of those cards. With that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.